put the drive unit back in. Now, make sure, because this drive unit is symmetrical from side to side, and you can install it in backwards. These things are also symmetrical from side to side, these small sprockets. So this drive unit can go in the wrong way, but make sure, just look at this crank here with this spider, and this is a bicycle crank, and the world around bicycle crank on ordinary bicycles is on the right hand side, and so make sure that this goes on the right hand side also. So if you don't, you put the drive unit in, you pedal forward and the boat will go backwards. So you don't want that to happen, believe me. It's happened to me a few times. So you take the drive unit, slide it down in here, see if you can feel the way onto the small sprocket extension, and then just the drive unit will drop down in, and then once again take the spacers and put those back in where they came out of, right there, and take the spoke knobs and make sure that they're all in. These spoke knobs, when you go in and put them in, don't have to be really tight. They just need to be snugged up by hand. Don't ever think about using a tool on tightening these things up. Just absolutely don't do that. Just snug them down by hand, and that's all it's required. We're not going to show the rest of this on the video because it takes a little bit of time to get these things lined up and to tighten them down. And if you look here, these bolts are much smaller than this hole that goes in here. This is because the boats, when molded, don't necessarily mold exactly the same. That hole, the holes wind up in slightly different places. And on this particular boat, the Encore, it doesn't make any difference at all if this is over one side or over the other side. So don't worry about that on the Encore. The Escapade is another thing, but we'll take that up in an Escapade video another time. And that's it for today.